Hey fam, YuriLamasbella here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first pregnancy vlog.
If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red on the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe.
So yes, I've officially announced it to the world that YuriLamasbella will be expecting a baby in 2021. As a content creator, naturally, I wanted to vlog and share my journey with you all just to let you all in because this is a really exciting time for me. It's my first baby. It's my very first pregnancy. So going through all of these changes and things like that, I thought it would be great to vlog about it so I can look back at the past me like, oh my God, I can't believe I went through that. But I've chosen some really exciting topics that I think I won't bore you with. I want to keep all the boring stuff out. So we'll get started. So as of today, I am 4 weeks and 3 days. I'm very early on, which is why I don't really want to share to the world because anything can really happen. You'll learn when you're pregnant in your first trimester, you are at very high risk for miscarriages. So it wasn't something that I wanted to share with the entire world yet until the risk of miscarriage is reduced significantly, and that's technically after your first trimester. And the way that I found out was extremely common. I did miss my period, and naturally, like, my period isn't always like a 28-day cycle, so I really felt like I was gonna get it. I didn't feel like any cramps or anything like that, and when it didn't come, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should take a test. So I was actually 3 days late when I chose to take a test, and I wanted to take a really good nap. This was my story. So I wanted to take a really good nap, and I had this lingering thought in my head like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm pregnant. And I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a pregnancy test just to confirm that I'm not pregnant. So after I can, you know, relieve my mind and have a peace of mind knowing that I'm not pregnant, I'm just gonna take a really good nap and like knock out, right? So I went to the CVS. I live really close to CVS, and I took one of the 2 tests that come in the box, and it came out positive. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, like it's so weird. Like, you don't know what emotion to feel first. Like, you don't know if you're scared, you don't know if you're excited, you don't know if you're nervous, you don't know if you're sad, you don't know if you're happy, like you just don't know. So I immediately called my sister. Luckily, my sister had left work early that day. She wasn't feeling good, so she was able to kind of walk me through the process, and she's like, okay, go to Publix, get 2 more tests, like 2 more boxes, and come over to my house. So I did that, and I actually had I had to take 5 more pregnancy tests, and they were all digital tests. They all came out positive. So that's when I knew that I was pregnant. Okay, so when I told my baby daddy the same day that I found out, and I found out around 1 to 2 p.m. and he was already gonna come over. Like, we had plans for him to come over to my place that night. Since I already knew I was gonna see him, it wasn't something that I wanted to do over the phone. I just held out until then. I remember it was a Monday night, and he walks in the door like around 6 or 7 o'clock, I don't remember. And he's like, oh my God, are you ready to watch football? Blah, blah, blah. He always said that to me. And I knew in my head, like, I'm carrying this big thing in my head that I have to tell him. And it's like, I can't just blurt it out. And while I'm thinking about this, and it's overwhelming my head, and I cannot think of anything else, I have to continue to play it cool as I'm trying to plan out the best time to tell him. I have a lot of respect for him, and I thought, if I wait till after the game, it's probably gonna be like 11 o'clock. I almost feel like he would be upset with me, and he'd be like, why wasn't that the first thing that you told me? So I kind of gauged what situation he would appreciate the most, and I just concluded that me just telling him right away. We were about to watch this football game, and I was like, hey, let's talk. And he's like, okay, let's talk. And he puts the TV on mute. He was probably like, oh my God, what does she want to talk about this time? And I just said it. I was like, I think I'm pregnant. Immediately he was like, how do you know? And I was like, well, I took 6 pregnancy tests and they all came out positive. Okay, so the first steps that I took right when I found out that I was pregnant, the first thing that I did was I called my doctor, and I was like, hey, I think I'm pregnant. I took 6 pregnancy tests, blah, blah. What are the next steps? Like, tell me what to do. So she told me, she literally just scheduled me for an ultrasound, and it's gonna be, my very first ultrasound is gonna be on January 12th. It's on a Tuesday, so that's when I learned that you can only do your first ultrasound within 9 to 10 weeks of your pregnancy. I was really excited, and I went to work, and I was just, I couldn't contain it. I couldn't hold it in. Like, I was planning to go to a Christmas party, and I was just excited to tell people. So I told some of my really close friends, but of course I was like, you know, I'm still within my first trimester, so I really shouldn't be announcing it to anybody in the world. So if you could just, you know, keep it under wraps until I'm able to make it past my first trimester, and then I will announce it, you know, respectfully. I also went to Target and I bought some prenatals, because they say that taking prenatals in your first trimester actually reduces the risk of lack of brain development and lack of a spinal development. So it's really good to start the process with prenatal vitamins right away. So I actually went to Target and I bought these Prenatal Plus DHA. They're from Pink Stork. Sorry, Blue gets really excited about these things. It's 60 capsules, and they're vegetarian. They're gluten-free, all the things free, all the bad things free of that. It's 60 capsules, so you take 2 a day. They're actually really big, and I hate taking them because they kind of taste like whey powder. But hey, it's for the baby, so I take them. And then I also bought these 1 a day VitaCraves for women. They're gummies. They just give me all like the good vitamins, supplements, stuff like that. So I felt like it would be good to put in my daily diet. And then the last thing that I bought was morning sickness sweets. So these are kind of like cough drops, but they're infused with like ginger. Not a lot of ginger, because I know too much ginger, or like the actual ginger, like the actual ginger root, can negatively affect your pregnancy and the growth of your baby. But this is it's organic with ginger and vitamin B6, and it's supposed to support your relief from pregnancy related nausea. So it helps with the nausea, and I love these. It says you can only take 4 a day max, but I really only take like 2, kind of like just to get me through the day, and I just keep them in my mouth because I do suffer from nausea. Which is a perfect segue into my next topic, that is the symptoms that I felt. So I'm only 4 weeks right now, and I probably felt the most common symptoms that a pregnant woman feels. So I did feel a lot of tender breasts. I thought it was just because my period was coming, but obviously not. And then nausea. Oh my God. So as of right now, I've thrown up 1 time, but I feel nausea just sporadically throughout the day. Like, I don't even expect it, but I never throw up. Like, sometimes I even dry heave a little bit, but I never throw up bile or foam or anything like that. And then I also have really crazy mood swings. So the other day I was watching the episode of The Kardashians where Kim Kardashian got robbed. There is a little portion where she reunites with her children. And before, I didn't think that was that sentimental. But when I watched it the other day and I saw her reunite with North, I was like, oh my God. Like, I wanted to cry so bad. I'm over here like drying my tears from my eyes because I don't want to mess up my makeup. And I'm like, I'm so emotional. I was also watching The Polar Express, and it's the part where Santa gives, what's his name? I forgot his name. Santa gives the little boy the first gift of Christmas, and he's like, the first gift of Christmas, which is the reindeer bell. And I started crying, and I don't know, that's not even the sad part of the movie, and I was just crying. I don't know. Just moments like that make me realize, like, oh my God, I need to chill. I have a really bad mood swings. Okay, so my last and final topic is, when am I gonna officially announce my pregnancy? So I know you guys are watching this and I've already announced it, but this is my thought process, and I really wanted to capture this on camera because I don't know, it'd be really interesting to see how my mindset changes throughout the months as I keep going. So as of right now, I am 4 weeks, and the way that I want to announce it is I want to announce it probably at the end of February, and here's why. I have a friend who is going through this journey the exact same time. Like, she, like our due dates are the same. We're both 4 weeks, 3 days today. Like, we are both the exact same day, and she told me the other day when she was going to announce it, and she actually wanted to announce it on February the 14th, because that's the end of our first trimester. So our first trimester ends technically on February 11th, and she wanted to announce it on Valentine's Day, which is February the 14th, and she has this whole theme and everything, and I just thought that was the cutest idea. But I respect her so much that I want her to have her moment, and the fact that she told me, I just really want to respect that time that she has, and I want her to announce it to the world. And when she does, I think I'll announce it either a week or two after she's, you know, announced it and had her moment. Then I'll be able to announce mine, is what I think at the moment. Who knows? It could be later. It could be, I don't want it to be sooner, but it could be like way later, or I don't know. I mean, I'm just now going through this journey for the very first time, so it'd be interesting to see how my mind changes about things. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I'm very early on, and if you're watching this, it's because I've already announced it. I've already made it past my first trimester. I'm hopefully in my second trimester, and I'm about to have a mother baby. Any moment that I capture on camera within the month, I'll be sure to include in this vlog, so you guys can feel more invested and really feel like you're going through this journey and experiencing all of these new things with me. If you are a newly mom, or if you're newly pregnant, or if you just logged into my channel, or if you just have any questions, feel free to sound off in the comment section below. I would love to hear your insights and your inputs, everything like that. I just want to experience this together. So I love you guys so much. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. I'm YuriLamasbella, big time content creator, and I'm so thankful you've come across my channel. I really hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Okay guys, Blue says bye bye. We love you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, inside Coco. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a paddock too, cause I don't do facades. You can see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. And since you got it, it make you go and do anything you want. Shawty make that ass clash, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya.